Today we'll be starting our class 11th accountancy. Welcome you all. I hope you all are safe, staying home and taking all due care. So, in the accounting is part of everybody's life. Either it is a businessman, it is a service person, it is a laborer, it is a service provider, it is a prime minister, it is a president, it is a doctor, it is an engineer, anyone, everyone involved in accounting. Without accounting, they cannot do anything. Reason? Accounting give you the various results, that how much money you earned, how much money you invested, how much money you used in your daily life expenditures, and how much money you saved for the future. So if you make the accounting, you will be able to justify your expenses, justify your savings, justify your utilizations. So in general, if I say what is accounting, accounting is an art of recording the business transactions or anybody's financial transactions in a systematic manner, and from which they can draw a result. Result means how much we have earned, how much we have saved, how much we have used, how much we have used for the expenditures, and which were the expenditure which we could have curtailed and we have saved the money, or we have invested in somewhere we can earn more than that for the future. Previously, what has happened? People used to make the accounting, or the people used to make the records in different ways. Previously, it was known as bookkeeping. But bookkeeping was not so much detailed, or you can say so much justified, because in bookkeeping people used to make only records like purchase of house or purchase of vegetables or sale of goods, payment of fees, children fees, but they were not separated. They are the expenditure, earning, payments, receipts, all were mingled. It was not so justified. It was not so scientific. So we required to have something which was scientific. So with that, when it was done, bookkeeping, people moved ahead and they discovered accounting. In accounting, when the bookkeeping ends, accounting starts. From accounting, we used to record the transactions after the bookkeeping, and from there we used to record further the different transactions in different heads, like all purchases in purchase account, all sales in sales account, all cash in cash account, all bank in bank accounts, all purchase of machinery or sale of machinery in there, all payment of salary or expenses in separate salary or expense account. That was justified, and from there we used to find the specific records, so we used to find the specific results, so that we can find what is the actual earning of the business. In case in latest system, in case we are doing anything for that, it is done in the drawings part. So after bookkeeping, we started accounting. What is accounting? Accounting is the art or science of recording the business transactions in a systematic way. Systematic way means we used to record them in a classifying manner, in a summarized manner, in a significant manner, from where we can draw the results. And while recording, we have to take care anything in terms of money will be recorded only. If you are using any barter system, given a pen, taken a pencil, it will not be recorded. It is not involving money terms, so it will not be recorded. That is in terms of money only. Without money, we cannot record. It will not give you any justification or any result or any conclusion from the barter system. So we require to record only the transactions of money terms. Any transaction which is not in money will be ignored. That is why it is said that accounting is a financial term. It does not give you a quality system. That become a drawback of the accounting, limitation of the accounting. But I am again saying accounting is a field, or accounting is a term, accounting is a subject which is concerned with everyone, every man. Either I'm saying service person, businessman, any planner, economist, even researchers, they also have the use of that. What happens? Suppose we see the newspaper, we see the Economic Times, we see the research of any businessman, or survey of any businessman. The researchers or the surveyors, they used to draw out the results that this businessman or this organization used this system, they earn this much of profit or they suffer this much of loss, so that this can be utilized by the other people. You must be knowing about the data management. The people who are using the data management, or they were working on the data management, they used to make huge amount of profit with that, because they sell the data, they sell the survey, they sell the points. You might be using the mobile phones and you are searching something on Google, you can find any other thing related to that search which you are going. They used to flash on the mobile or the screen. And in case you want to access that, sometimes they give it free, sometimes they ask you to log in and all. So that once you log in, and whenever you are opening that, any of your mobile phones or any of your required site, that company, that organization used to flash that you have searched this point or this item or this product, and other related items are like that, so that you may choose out of that, and that becomes a very big source of advertisement for that company. And the various companies, they are working on the data sale. They used to analyze. If you find the various companies like Infosys, even Reliance, Cognizant, Wipro, TCS, they used to collect the data from the people and they used to analyze and they give you the ready-made analysis on payment, so that you can draw out what you have to use, what you have to leave. That is also part of accounting. Analysis and preservation of data for the future use. If we have the data of the previous year and data of current year, we can compare what was the last year's earning, what is the current year's earning, and so that we can plan out for the next year. Because we learn from the past, we learn from the future, we learn from the present for the future, so that we can plan all the strategies to make a profit or to run the organization. Okay? So after this, just go through that. I am sending some of the links which you revise it, learn it. In case of anything problematic, kindly send me on WhatsApp so that I can reply you the answers. Okay? Thank you very much.